it's Miss Kentucky here for another episode of Miss Kentucky Proud. This one is brought to you right here in Central Kentucky at the Sun Valley Farm. And I'm here with the originators of this amazing farm. Do you mind to introduce yourself and your friends to us?
Sure. My name is Jan Butzer, and my husband and I came here in 1997. This was my husband's dream to have a horse farm in Central Kentucky. So here we are. We started doing tours in 2018, and our son Brett at that point joined our team, and he's our fabulous tour guide.
I'm Brett.
So in addition to Brett, who do we have here?
This is Irish Teardrop and her foal by Noble Mission as well too. This guy's just 4 days old. So this is our little baby Bobo here out of our mare Bodaciousness, and she's by Matoli, who stands over there at Spendthrift Farm. But you can see that we love having visitors here, and they are very amicable. They love to see their new people here for sure. Yeah.
So about how old, of course, this is the mama, so about how old is her baby?
Her baby was born 131, so she'll be 2 months old just as of a couple days ago. So these babies are usually born about 100 to 120 pounds, and then they can gain 2 to 3 pounds a day. So they grow really fast.
Really fast.
That's a lot of donuts.
Yeah, she's a lot bigger than I was as a 2-month-old. That is for sure.
Oh yeah, and up and walking within a couple hours too.
It's pretty impressive. So
Absolutely.
You said she's actually going to be white, just like her mom eventually?
Yes. Yeah, so you can see around her eyes and on her muzzle here, she's already starting to gray out a little bit. So all this like fuzzy baby fur that keeps her nice and warm, during January and February, will end up shedding out.
She just wants to hang out with me. That's
she does, yeah. And she says, I'm ready to go outside. You know, we'll start turning them out really quickly as well too. Within 48 hours of being born, they can go out into a paddock for the first time too. Feisty, aren't you? But you're just about as sweet as they get, even though you get feisty too.
So the first two things people think about whenever I tell them that I'm from Kentucky are bourbon and horses. And I'm sure you get that a ton as well.
Absolutely.
So what is your all's interesting connection to both bourbon and horses?
Sure. Our tagline here at Sun Valley is that we're at the crossroads of bourbon and horses. And so we have a little bit of bourbon history on the property. Our home here was built in 1831 by Elijah Pepper for his son Samuel Pepper. Wow. So they were actually some of the original purveyors of the old Oscar Pepper distillery here that then eventually became Woodford Reserve.
And that's a name known around the world.
Absolutely. A huge brand here, and we love being next door neighbors to them and sharing our bourbon and horse history.
That's incredible. Right. So for those of us, who aren't necessarily living in the horse industry every single day like you guys are, could you explain some of the terms to us that we might not understand?
Sure, absolutely. So this would be a brood mare or a mama horse, and so that would be our mares that we're breeding on a yearly basis and having these foals. Foal is a general term for all babies, so no matter the sex, when a female or a male, they will all be called foals as babies, and then eventually weanlings when they're separated from their mothers or weaned. Filly is a little girl, and like this guy is a little colt, so he's a little boy.
So we've got a pretty tall girl here.
Yes.
So how do you guys measure how tall horses are?
We measure horses in hands, which is usually about 4 inches, starting from the bottom of the feet to the withers, which is the shoulder of a horse. Also, Topspin is pregnant, and she is due March 10th, which is a couple days overdue already.
Any minute now.
Absolutely.
You're taking your dear sweet time, aren't you?
Any minute she can have her baby, so we hope that we'll be getting her in the next couple weeks here, and she'll have a nice little golden sense foal here too. So we're very excited for this mama.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Have here. Is this your breakfast?
Yeah, with a little bit of yogurt, it tastes great. But this is what we're going to be giving our horses twice a day. This is our barley, cracked corn, and nutrient pellets blend. It's all bonded with molasses, which is, of course, a great thing for these horses to eat. Sweet feed. Woodford Feed here downtown blends this up for us. So anytime we need more, just call them up, and they say, there you go. It's like Amazon Prime for horse farms, so I appreciate that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's what their measurement will be in the morning and in the afternoon. A day in the life is getting here around 5:30 in the morning, and we're just setting up anything that we need to start our day. We're also going to be getting everybody up and looking over them physically and making sure that nobody's been sick or anything. And then we'll start cleaning some stalls and turning out, or meaning putting them out in the paddocks for a little bit of exercise time. It's important for the foals to just get a little bit of exercise. We don't want to overexert them, so usually about an hour or 2 hours, depending on their age, we can get them out there to enjoy the outdoors and learn to stick with their moms. That's really fun to see too.
Sounds like a pretty great day if you ask me.
Yeah. Everybody comes back inside, and they hang out for the rest of the day inside, and once again, just checking up on them constantly, looking at our pregnant mares who are going to be foaling soon, and of course feeding in the afternoon. And then they're staying inside all night, and our night staff are going to be giving them all that care as well. Thanks, Meg. We're not afraid of boogers here.
I see that.
No problem. So hay is just the alfalfa that we're giving these horses. It has great carbohydrates and protein, and the straw is going to be for the bedding. So it's really soft for these babies to lie in, and it keeps them nice and warm on cold nights. And it's also easy to muck out as well too. We want to make sure everything is clean.
Okay, so I'm curious. You all have a pretty legit business here.
Yes.
How does that really play into the economy of Central Kentucky?
Right, so we're a broodmare operation, so that means that we're buying, selling, trading the broodmares on a yearly basis, of course having our babies as well too, and rebreeding those mares in the area as well. We're within about 5 to 45 minutes of 90% of A++ stallions in the area, so some of the very top runners and breeders are right here within our front gates.
So technically, we could be looking at a Triple Crown winner right now.
Technically, you can hope and pray all you want.
Okay, I love these guys, and obviously I can't take them home with me, but you did mention something about me being able to own a portion of them.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we actually are starting a program here where you can own 1/100th of a share of one of our foals that are born each year. So usually in the late March, late April kind of time period, we'll start entering into that program where folks can purchase a piece of one of our babies.
Well, guys, I've had a blast today going all around the farm. Thank you so much for showing me around, but the fun doesn't stop here, right? Can people actually come and experience this for themselves?
Yes, you can come and visit the farm all year long, spring, summer, and fall. But if you can't find us here, you can find us on Instagram or Facebook, where we host weekly live streams, 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, where we do Full Watch.
So that means that even if you can't make it all the way out here to Woodford County, you can still be a part of all of the action and all the amazing things happening here in the horse industry and at Sun Valley Farm. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week.